Now, we're at myfonts.com, and My Creative Land is a font designer. Sunshine Daisies is a collection of fonts that are hand drawn. And when I look right here, I'm not especially impressed. But let's switch over to Design Cuts and their latest bundle. And here's My Creative Land with the Sunshine Daisies font collection. Now, cute, fun, whimsical, playful. When your font is presented in a more palatable way, well, suddenly it becomes more interesting, don't you think? So these presentation panels, whether we're creating fonts or patterns or textures or whatever it is, are a huge part of your marketing and sales, because you have to present your work to show people how it might work. This little funky font, which maybe didn't look so cool right here, when placed in an arc with these other alternate font characters, it suddenly becomes interesting. Little texture in the background, a border around the JPEG, little dingbats that are included with the font. Starts to become more interesting, doesn't it? Hey, look, a coffee cup using their fonts. And look at a little border around the top. These are possibilities. Now, I'm not saying I don't want you to work on fonts. I don't want you to just jump into it, because we have to talk before we start designing fonts. But hand-drawn fonts, this is right in our wheelhouse. We can do this. Little dingbats, fun things, theme-based, holiday-based, we can do this. The presentation, this is something we got to work on, because this is a huge part of selling your product. Speaking of selling, here we are, and I'm trying to sell you MacLab Saturday School. Again, this is kind of screwed up as far as the time until, what do we got? We got 1 day and 2 hours, right? Or 2 days and 2 hours. That's what we got left until it starts. I want to remind you, first semester grades. Now, I had somebody come up and say, I'd like to have my grade reevaluated, and we sat down and looked at the digital portfolio, and entries were missing. Oh, well, I'm going to get to that. Don't talk to me before you're ready, before you finish your work. You have up until Saturday. Remember, MacLab Saturday School, big chance to earn a lot of extra gold. Time is money. Every minute you spend is 2 gold. Add them up. We're open from 6 a.m. to noon. That's 6 hours, 6 times 6, 36, 360 gold, or 360 minutes, 720 gold. I think I told you 600 yesterday. It's 720. Think about it. Remember Tony's Toys, Tony's Elves, the food drive, and hey, Advent calendars open up today. I will keep an eye out. You keep an eye out. If you guys run across any that have graphic items for us, point them out. All right, you guys, lots more to say, but I've loaded enough on you for this week.